She eats them too.
Very tasty. You need water and they need peanut butter.
Morning everyone. Hollywood here. About ready to get picked up by the Uber. Ooh. Look at that exposure. Today's mission, today's goal is to pump out 2 more videos for today. Stay with it for the 2-day consistent videos and make some backups so that I can schedule them in advance at specific times. It's like I'm going to be picked up by Alfredo in a Kia Soul. Ooh. I gave him the wrong address. Well, that was kind of fun. Just met another German girl in the Uber. This is okay. The Uber is just kind of cool because you get to meet so many people. So I speak German because I lived in Germany for 3 years. And so this girl was like, "Are you German?" Maybe I still have an accent. She's like, "Are you German?" I'm like, "Yes." Well, my mom's German. And so I started speaking German with her and it was fun. We had a fun conversation. Take you with me. Let me show you the process. So I mean, this recipe is really complex. First, what you're gonna do, it's very important to use tap water. Kind of mix it in there. It's kind of like you're digging for gold. Your microwave of choice. Boom. Press 2. That's it. I'm filming you for the vlog.
Oh, cool. What up? Just got off my bike, get an early morning ride in. You know, get fresh for the day.
Fresh.
Hey everyone, Hurricane Liz here. And today I wanted to start my first ever video blog. I really don't know how to do this, but I'm going to give it a shot anyways. But I wanted to start off with a bit of a story, and it's kind of like telling you guys what's been going on with my life lately. A lot of people see me here or they know me from the OMG webinars and they're like, "How's it that you always like stay on track and are so productive?" And truth be told, that's not always the case. A lot of people don't know this about me, but I've got a lot of friends that actually visit me because I'm in Miami, so it's sunny, it's beautiful, it's fantastic to be in. And I'll always get friends that come by and visit me, and it typically gets me off track of like everything that I'm doing. So I have possibly spent a total of 8 hours in the office the whole past week, which has completely thrown me off track. In fact, I was just at brunch over the weekend, and I know that's such a kind of like a very snotty word, brunch. You know, who the hell has brunch? When I growing up, all we just called is we had a late lunch. I mean, brunch, it's just so snotty. But I was at brunch. I was at one of my buddies, and he's kind of like a quick trigger happy guy, and we hang out a little too much possibly. And so we were hanging out at brunch, drinking some mimosas, and kind of talking about just internet marketing in general. And I happen to be there with Cotton Grammar also, who a lot of you guys know. He's been featured in the recent Forbes article, created quite a ruckus because he's done quite well for himself in the past couple years. And so we were all having brunch together, and this guy's completely gotten me off track. He's a great buddy of mine, but every time he comes into town, there's too much drinking. You can tell I got droopy eyes, bags under my eyes. I haven't even slept because we've been out networking and partying so hard. So what typically happens is I get off track, and I'm pretty sure all you guys have a similar situation. Well, what I want to do today is share with you a strategy that I learned, and this is coming from a guy like Tim Ferriss. I actually read this in his book, Tools of the Titans, if you haven't checked it out. But even though we're hanging out and partying a little too hard for many of those days, one of the tactics that Tim uses to get back on track is he makes sure that when he's at it, meaning like when he gets back into the grind and back at work, he picks 3 things that are super important for him to accomplish for that day, and those are the first things that he does when he gets back to the grind. And see, he's had some of his most successful periods of time during that time when he does those 3 things, and he screws off like 4 or 5 months, something like that, something crazy. But because he accomplishes those 3 things on a daily basis at the top of the day right away, it's been able to give him some of the most predictive years and things like that throughout the history of his existence, which is he's had quite a successful run. You guys should all know who the heck the guy is. But if you haven't checked it out, that's a fantastic book. It's definitely not an easy read and you want to kind of like skip through it. But anyways, that's what I'm trying to get back at doing. Unfortunately today I had to drug up on some anti-anxiety meds because I went to the dentist. So long story, guys. But anyways, that's what you want to do, those 3 things. So back to my buddy. We finished doing the mimosas, and the great thing about my good old buddy is he's very trigger happy when the bill comes, and he's always the first to pay. And I always feel kind of guilty. I feel like an alligator arms. You know, I can't get the bill fast enough because he freaking grabs that bill and pays for brunch every single time. So it's awesome to have friends like that who make a lot of money. That's why you want to surround yourselves with them. But anyways, getting back to my story, I've got a lot of stuff going on, and getting off track is definitely one of the worst things. But with Tim Ferriss's tips of do those 3 things right away first thing in the morning, you can get a tremendous amount of things accomplished. So hopefully that helps somebody out there. In the future, I'll try to be a little bit more specific with these. The other thing that I've been working on quite a bit is a brand new launch that we had about 2 weeks ago of a brand new Amazon product. And that product is now selling at nearly 70 units a day. So amazing thing that we just launched it a couple weeks ago, and it's now at 70 units a day. People are always wondering, how can we still do this in the current situation with Amazon? And that is because I literally search Amazon hundreds of times a day and try to figure out that algorithm. So we're just that good at SEO. Amazon SEO, we're some of the best in the world, and that's how we do it. So if you want to learn more about that, I highly encourage you guys to sign up for our list below. We're going to be talking about that particular product more in depth in the coming video blogs that I have, as well as in just some training videos. So that's pretty much it for everything, guys. If you have any questions, just type them out. I'll make sure not to be an alligator arms and answering those questions. I'll get to them right away. So until next time, I'll see you guys soon.
And so you just hit groups if you want to do.
Robbo in the house.
You
don't
know.
I have some extra if you wanna try.
No, I'll pass on the magic beans, but we could have some popcorn later for sure.
Perfect.
I
Thank you.
also got some.
How useful is that if you're actually like us, just to fucking get some tips from Nobuku? So even though she might think like, oh, I'm brand new at Amazon, I don't have anything to share, there was another guy in there that's a logistics expert. How useful is that to get to talk to him and say, oh, listen, all right, you're a logistics expert and we probably need a warehouse. Can you give us some guidance? It's like things like that. Or there was tons of people that were like, we're SEOs. We have no interest in Amazon. But you guys are fucking missing the boat. And that's because you have people that are probably interested in selling on Amazon already. You just have to white label our service or somebody else's in this room service. White label it and sell it to your client.
The data, I seem to know, like, how to refine it. Like, is it okay to go after someone that's had 10 sales with the 8 US?
After I look at them, I'll look at his stuff and we'll
Okay,
cover that.
you've got
I'm
access
gonna
to
work
it.
on it tomorrow.
Just got the first video done for today. Time to get the second one up.
They're pretty good. I think I just didn't put enough water.
She eats them too.
Very tasty. I need water and I need peanut butter.
People thought you weren't gonna like it.
No, they're good. Vanilla magic beans.
Oh my gosh.
Yummy.
Got the second video done. JoshDoIt video.
Con dirección a northeast 14.